Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Miami Heat legend Udonis Haslem pays ultimate comment to Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland Cavaliers star Donovan Mitchell was honest after Tuesday's disappointing, season-ending loss to the Indiana Pacers. He said the team let down the city for losing in the second round as the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. He also expects lots of criticism from the media in the offseason. "Getting beat down like this and y'all are gonna write some SH about us, man," Mitchell said. "And that's gonna be fuel. Fuel for everybody. Y'all gonna say a lot of SH. Y'all are. And that's what it takes. I've been here. So, I understand, we understand, and we just gotta use it for fuel for next year." Miami Heat legend Udonis Haslem co-signed every one of Mitchell's words. He actually applauded Mitchell taking responsibility by comparing it to what Pat Riley would say after Heat defeats. "That is leadership," Haslem said. "You got to have, and here's another Rileyism for you, you have to have so many sleepless nights that winning is the only option." Haslem said there is nothing wrong with Mitchell being upset over the loss. "The key is bouncing back from it. It's kind of ruined me over my life because I don't know how to do anything else but win," Haslem said. "I love it," Mitchell's response. "They deserve all the criticism. Bring it on. We're going to get in the gym. Don't quiet the noise. Listen to it. Let it burn. Let it sink in. Listen to what they're saying about you. Take it, internalize it, and build on it." Heading into the offseason, Pat Riley will likely have a list of players he wants to target as he looks to retool the Miami Heat roster. Eric Spoelstra's team is certainly in need of some fresh talent, having been swept in the opening round of the 2025 NBA playoffs. According to Bovada Sportsbook, Miami is among the favorites to pry Austin Reaves away from the Los Angeles Lakers with odds of plus 400. Since being snapped up by Los Angeles, Reaves has gone from being an undrafted rookie into a clear-cut tertiary option on a contending roster. Reaves, 26, played in 73 games this past season. He averaged 20.2 points, 4.5 rebounds, and 5.8 assists, while shooting 46% from the field and 37.7% from three-point range. It's clear that he could improve the Heat, both as a playmaker and another scoring threat. However, it's fair to question whether there would be too much crossover between Reaves and Tyler Herro's skill set. Both players are offensively gifted, but struggle on the defensive side of the floor. As such, Miami may opt to stay out of any trade negotiations for Reaves. Nevertheless, if a deal saw him land in Miami's laps, it's hard to envision Riley turning down the opportunity. Heat fans can't help themselves after another Darius Garland failure. The Cleveland Cavaliers are officially out of the playoffs after their Game 5 loss to the Indiana Pacers. And Miami Heat fans couldn't be happier. The bitterness of getting humiliated like they did would leave any fan base wanting revenge. But even for the drastic defeats, there's one player Heat fans indulge in seeing underperform. Cavs guard Darius Garland. Garland notoriously called out Heat All-Star Tyler Herro for being a defensive liability, leaving a bitter taste in Heat fans' mouths. Now, with Garland's season over after another disappointing playoff display, Heat Nation wasted zero time returning the smoke. Garland laid another postseason egg in Game 5 with 11 points on 25% shooting from the field, going 0-6 from three-point range. He also had 5 turnovers and 4 personal fouls. Heat fans were far from the only ones criticizing Garland. Social media was filled with hilarious memes toward the Cavaliers All-Star. It's a growing trend for Garland to underperform under pressure, as he has now averaged 11.3 points on 23.9% shooting in his last 3 games facing elimination. Analyst pours cold water on Miami Heat's interest in Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Miami Heat's offseason is expected to be a busy one. Pat Riley will undoubtedly look to improve a roster that got swept in the first round of the playoffs. The most prominent name being linked with the franchise is Milwaukee Bucks superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have struggled to make inroads in the players over the last few years. As such, Giannis could look to test interest in his services around the league. According to ESPN's Dace McMenamin, who was speaking on The Rich Eisen show, the Heat cannot be considered a genuine frontrunner for the dominant forward. Don't take any of the cheese when you're hearing Heat, Lakers, Knicks, the supposed blue bloods of the NBA, McMenamin said. I just don't see them. They don't have the capital. They don't have the room. They don't have the pieces. None of those three. Milwaukee will likely want a package built around young talent and draft picks. As such, some of the younger, rebuilding teams in the league will likely emerge as frontrunners for Giannis' services. Therefore, Riley would likely be better served putting his energy elsewhere. Miami Heat likely to target Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is potentially a more logical target for the Heat. He is expected to be available this summer, as the Phoenix Suns look to retool around Devin Booker. According to Mark Stein, the Heat are consistently cited as a suitor for the future Hall of Famer. The Heat are frequently forecasted as a team, along with Minnesota, expected to show trade interest this offseason in Phoenix's Kevin Durant, Stein wrote in his Steinline newsletter. What sort of clues? Riley drops clues about his team-building approach in the wake of a 37-45 campaign and painful first-round playoff sweep inflicted by Cleveland will be of prime interest. Durant is an ideal short-term solution for Miami. He would instantly improve the roster and replace the star talent the franchise lost when Jimmy Butler left earlier this year. However, Durant's age likely means the Heat will once again be looking to retool or rebuild in a few years' time. Pat Riley is open to adding an aging veteran. During a recent news conference, Riley appeared open to adding an aging star to Miami's rotation. I think an aging great player, who may not be able to carry a team together, can rise to the occasion in the playoffs, Riley said. I still think that an aging player can play. Look at LeBron James. Look at these players. It's incredible. Players like LeBron and others who have played into their mid to late 30s and produced at a high level can help teams win championships. You have to pick out the right one, but I'm not against that, no. Durant is still a top 15 player in the NBA. Therefore, his presence would undoubtedly be welcomed on South Beach. Nevertheless, Riley must continue to retool the roster, even if Durant secured a move. Otherwise, Eric Spoelstra's team will be exactly where they were to begin this season, talented enough to compete, but not enough to contend. And you, fan? What do you think about Giannis Antetokounmpo's situation? Write to us in the comments.